the whole time. Yeah. You're on.
Good morning, now. My name is Shahada, Principal of Untitled High School. It is my privilege to welcome you to the Untitled High School's 54th commencement ceremony. Before we begin, I'd like to thank the Warren Hills custodial staff for all their work setting up the stadium this morning and throughout the week. The secretarial staff of the athletic department, the guidance office, our child study team, and our main office. Without these individuals, today's ceremony would not be possible.
Special thank you to Mrs. Cadigan, Mrs. Coopersmith, to Mrs. Sardi, and Mrs. Watts for everything they did to make this ceremony special for the class of 2021. Thank you to Mrs. Smith for the beautiful floral display that you see in front of you. Thank you to our security team, the Washington Township Police Department, and the Washington Township, Washington Borough Fire Departments for their support this morning. And lastly, thank you to the Board of Ed, Superintendent Clymer, Mrs. Rader, Mr. Barker, Mr. Jones, and Mr. Jaw for their support and assistance this morning. Thank you to Mr. Patricia for live streaming our ceremony, and to the Warren Hills Regional School District faculty and staff for supporting these young men and women throughout their time in our schools. Lastly, but most importantly, I'd like to thank my wife and family for their patience, understanding, and support of me in our school community. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Warren Hills Regional School Board of Education, District Administration, led by Board President, Mr. Corey Piasecki, and our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Earl Clymer III. And welcome our administration, faculty, and staff of the middle school and high school. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. It is my honor to present to you the Warren Hills Regional High School graduating class of 2021.
Good morning. My name is Megan Duffner, and I am the president of the Warren Hills Regional High School Student Council. Mr. Clymer, Mr. Kadkak, Board of Education, administration, faculty, and staff, invited guests, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I would like to personally welcome you to our 54th commencement ceremony, celebrating our class, the class of 2021. Would the members of our choir please assemble at the risers at this time? Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remain standing to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the singing of our national anthem performed by the senior members of the chorus. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. To remember all of our lost loved ones and the members of our Blue Street family that are no longer with us, please join me in a moment of silence. On behalf of the class of 2021, I would like to extend our congratulations to Valedictorian Emma Mealy and Salutatorian Sophie Martin on their recognition this evening. Before we sit, I'd like to thank all of you for making the past 4 years unforgettable. Best of luck to all of you. 2021 will forever go down in history.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Warren Hills High School senior choir members who will perform Rest Not, arranged by Laura Farnell. The choir is under the direction of Mrs. Lauren Boyd. I'm very proud to introduce the Salutatorian for the class of 2021, Sophie Martin. Sophie is the daughter of Elise Ross and Kyle Martin of Washington Borough. Sophie plans to attend Brigham Young University to major in computer science. Sophie's high school accomplishments include being a member of National Honor Society and our executive committee, a 3-time DECA state qualifier, and an AP scholar with honors. She is an assessment of performance towards proficiency in languages, seal of biliteracy in French recipient, and a recipient of the National Center for Women in Informational Technology National Certificate of Distinction. Sophie is the president of her Young Women Church group and a member of Girls Coding with Girls, helping to inspire the next generation of girls interested in coding and computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Sophie Martin.
Good morning, parents, teachers, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. It is my honor to stand before all of you today. I'd like to start by asking you a question. Have you ever thought of how many people you have impacted, or how many people have impacted you? As I looked back on these past few years, I couldn't help but smile as I thought of all the amazing people that have made an impression on my life. Whether it was their kind smile and wave in the hallway, or a helping hand through a hard time, I will forever be thankful to everyone who has been so kind to me. I can only hope that I have made such an impact on other people. The first example of someone's kindness that came to my mind happened during a DECA state competition in Atlantic City. Alexa Assis, Julia Teets, Emily Matthew, and I got locked out of our room because our key card wasn't working. If it wasn't for the kindness of our fellow classmate, Nikolai, who let us in his room while we waited, we would have been left standing in a lonely hotel hallway in our uncomfortable business shoes while we waited for the key to be fixed. Another story that comes to my mind is from freshman year. Almost every morning, Emily Matthew would come to the library with me so I could print out assignments, even though she was risking being late to homeroom, and we often were. She really didn't have to be there for me, yet she always was. We were also saved by the late bus announcement a few times, even though we didn't ride the bus. Don't tell Mr. Kapkak. I will always cherish this memory of her kindness to me. There are also many little moments about this school that I'll remember. I guess my parents and older siblings were right when they told me that getting a bad grade sometimes wouldn't matter in the long run, and I'd eventually forget them. It's true, and I hardly remember those sorts of things, and instead can only think of Chrissy's amazing outfits, Aaron's editing and film expertise, Pierre's beautiful hair, and Eman's incredible language skills. There are so many other people that come to mind, but for everyone's sake, and especially Julia Fox, who asked me to keep this short and sweet, I'll stop there. I didn't think I'd get too sad about leaving high school, because I thought I'd be too excited about the opportunities ahead. But I've gotten sad thinking of all the people I'll miss seeing, even those who I didn't get to know very well. I love how we've all grown over these years and made different friends and memories. I'd even like to think that I've grown, from being a shy and awkward nerd to just being a somewhat shy and awkward nerd. Still, the countless changes that we've experienced up to this point won't compare to the changes we'll face in the future. Whatever you do after high school will lead to countless opportunities to make an impact on others and have others impact you. As corny as it sounded when we were younger, we should always try to be a bucket filler and not a bucket dipper. For those who are unfamiliar with this somewhat obscure reference, most of us were taught in elementary school to be a bucket filler, someone who is kind and considerate, rather than a bucket dipper, someone who makes people feel bad. As Carol McLeod wrote in her book, Have You Filled a Bucket Today? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out someone's good feelings. I've been lucky to have most of my experience in high school filled with those who were so kind to me, and I'd like to thank everyone who's helped me along the way. Some of them being my loving mother and amazing stepfather, my father and mother in Arizona, who has always been there for me despite being miles away, my grandparents, including George and Karen Ross, who always made me feel at home and made the impossible possible for me. My sweet friends and teachers who are understanding of my late night crises. I hope each of you also remembers those who have helped you and guided you through these many years of hard work. Thank you so much.
At this time, I'm proud to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2021, Emma Mealy. Emma is the daughter of Daniel and Karen Mealy of Mansfield Township. Emma plans to attend DeSales University, where she will be majoring in medical studies, which is a 5-year physician's assistant program. Emma's high school achievements include being a 2-time North 2 Group 3 sectional pole vault champion. She also competed yesterday in the group championships. She also served as the captain of our swim team for 2 years and the president of our Key Club. Emma is a volunteer EMT and was the 2020 and the 2021 New Jersey winner for the NCWIT Award for Aspirations in Computing. Emma plans to continue participating in track and field at DeSales University.
Good morning, faculty and staff, family, friends, and a great congratulations to the class of 2021. When we sat in the auditorium for freshman orientation in the summer of 2017, I did not believe the rising seniors when they told us that our time at Warren Hills would fly by. Despite our anything but normal junior and senior years, I still struggle to comprehend how fast 4 years can happen. Even when school felt very optional from the confines of our rooms, we have finally made it to our coveted graduation. So to the class that did not get a full high school experience but still made it here today, congratulations. I think most of us share the experience of filling out college, scholarships, or other applications and having to reflect about our last 4 years here at Warren Hills. When I was filling out my applications, I found an inescapable theme of how I was involved in our community. Everything I have accomplished has occurred thanks to the people around me. Throughout my high school years, I relied heavily on our community, and particularly the class of 2021, to be successful in and outside of school. In many ways, it seems inaccurate to describe the senior class as a community. I haven't had a conversation with all 329 of my classmates. I don't know your dreams or what town you will live in come August. We do not share a common past, common interests, or hold the same beliefs and attitudes. From an outside viewer, we are in fact nothing alike, except for the name of the school engraved on our high school diploma covers. Still, I feel that our class is a community. My high school experience was shaped by the unique and incredible people around me, whether I only passed them in the hallway once or spent my weekends at their houses. Despite our forced distance this year, I watched our senior class unite as a community, playing Water Wars, winning Powder Puff, and deciding to take a 5-day Memorial Day weekend. Even in our sophomore year, we acted as a community, rioting against having to carry around the Chromebooks like the freshmen. By working with our community for the past 4 years, I've witnessed how every uptaking and achievement I have been a part of has been improved when more people are involved. In my experience, with more ideas and perspectives from active community members, Key Club projects and fundraisers expanded to help more people. Girls Coding with Girls curriculum improved, and my beliefs and ways of thinking have been challenged and refined. Our community, when tasked with a specific goal, does more than a single individual ever could. My most successful projects and accomplishments have been a result of working closely with the class of 2021, so I wanted to include more than just my own memories of our class as a community with everyone today. So in hopes of making Mr. Kumo proud, I took a survey of the senior class's best memories at Warren Hills for the past 4 years. Now, a few of these submitted memories I can personally attest to, like how Aidan O'Leary can fall asleep quite literally anywhere. And I mean anywhere. He can even fall asleep during a 20-minute bus ride to the Phillipsburg Elementary School pool with half of his body falling off of a 2-seater bus seat. We have the pictures to prove it. Another swim teammate of mine who many people shared a memory of was Alex Shahada, and his ability to captivate an entire cafeteria or auditorium with his blaring announcements and catchphrases. These two swimmers have brought our team and class together with laughter.
Although I personally wasn't on the Music in the Parks bus that nearly tipped over while making a sharp turn, many of our musically talented classmates recount it being one of the funniest moments of their 4 years. I guess there's no better bond experience than nearly toppling over a guardrail in a charter bus. I've seen our community come together in amazing ways. While the whole world was shut down last spring, dozens of robotics and computer science students hand-built over 27,000 face shields for first responders and medical professionals. Without the Warren Hills community coming together to fundraise and volunteer their time, these face shields would have not been made. When our school has been tasked with coping from great loss and sorrow, I have witnessed how caring and supportive our community can be. Although our senior class has dealt with more loss than what can be justified, I have been amazed how gracefully my peers have been able to grow and heal. I'm sure there are an infinite number of incredible moments that were critical to our class's high school experiences. In sports teams, clubs, friendships, outside activities, and the classroom, our class was able to connect with others. The relationships built have allowed us to grow in unity and form a sense of belonging. Being a part of our community has allowed us to evolve from the 14-year-old freshmen we once were into capable adults. On top of the class of 2021 being an integral part of my community, there are other individuals who have made a lasting impact on my life and my high school career. I would like to thank my family and friends for keeping me grounded and loving and supporting me unconditionally. You are and will always be the best support system I could ask for. Mr. Dietrich, thank you for showing me how to think critically and giving me the opportunity to grow as a leader since 5th grade. You are an incredible role model for how I want to serve my community. Mr. Kumo, thank you for keeping an upbeat and positive atmosphere in your classes throughout our challenging years. It is clear that you care about your students on a personal level. Mrs. Helly deserves a larger thank you than I will be able to articulate. She has made me feel secure in my choice to continue studying life sciences and medicine and will be someone I look up to well into my future. She has kept me sane during this year, from her weekly check-ins to helping me pick out how to style my hair for prom. Thank you for your dedication to your students. And last but not least, I would like to thank Coach Fisher. Your coaching and motivation has supported me through the highs and lows of my high school career. No matter from how high I have fallen, you've always been there to help me up again. Class of 2021, I hope that you'll find someone who helped you through your high school experience and thank them today. If you are struggling to find the right words, you could always thank them for never giving up on you, never letting you down, never running around and deserting you, never making you cry, telling a lie, or hurting you. Seriously though, please share your gratitude with your teachers, families, and friends who helped you through your high school experience. Whether you will be attending college, a trade school, going into the workforce, armed forces, or unsure right now, I hope that you'll be able to be a leader in building a community around you. Find those who are struggling and treat them with compassion. Hold yourself accountable to serve others. Openly communicate with people who hold different ideas than yourself. In the words of the wise Coretta Scott King, the greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members. To build a thriving community where all people benefit from being a member, the whole group must strive to be understanding and humane. I hope the class of 2021 is able to find strength in and improve our world by working together with the new people they will meet in the near future. Remember that every individual you come across has something that they can teach you, and learn humbly. When we value every member of our community, we are then able to make the most positive change. Class of 2021, thank you for all the memories, and thank you for being part of my community. I wish you all great success and happiness in the future. Thank you.
At this time, I would like all of our senior band members to join the band. Ladies and gentlemen, while they're joining the band, it is my privilege to introduce our Warren Hills Regional High School Band, who will perform Imaginarium, arranged by Randall Standridge, and the band is under the direction of Mr. Jason Graff. Class of 2020. Good now? All right, class of 2020, today is your beginning. Sorry, 2021. Mr. Jones put it up on the scoreboard enough times, didn't he? Thank you, Mr. Jones. I apologize, 2021, today is your beginning. Many see this day as the end. And in some sense it is. You're saying goodbye, you had your last week of fun here at the school, but the rest of your life starts today. So, are you ready? You absolutely are ready. And I want you to be confident, because you are ready to come whatever challenge comes your way next. As a principal, today is my favorite day of the school year, and it's not because I'm saying goodbye, it's not because you're out of here and you're leaving. It is because the excitement that is in this stadium today, and it's something that we haven't experienced for 2 years. Look at the crowd, look at how many people came out to support you. In a few moments, you will no longer be Warren Hills students, and you will join a group that is 54 years strong. You will be Warren Hills alumni. And I'm proud to ask all the Warren Hills alumni that are here today to please stand and be recognized. Many of your teachers, your family, your friends, your parents, your grandparents, they're all here to support you, but not only today, but for the rest of your lives. And that's one of my favorite parts of the ceremony, because you can see how many of them come back to this community. And as your valedictorian, your salutatorian talked about, it is all about community. And I want you to remember that once you're a Blue Streak, you are always a Blue Streak. I'm sure these 4 years have gone fast for you. I know you probably do remember staying at your freshman orientation. And they do go fast, and we told you that it would. But I hope that you made the most of it. You certainly added to the legacy of Warren Hills through your accomplishments and your commitment to our community. Your academic successes have led our high school to be the best high school in this county. That's you. That's you taking advantage of the opportunities, the supports of your teachers, and performing. So congratulations to you. Many of you are going on to the best the best colleges because you took advantage of that. You're leaving here prepared to enter the workforce because of your efforts here at the high school. Proudly, I will let our audience know that you've received many awards for your community service. You inspired young minds through Girls Coding with Girls and Kids Coding with Kids, and you comforted others through Glamour Girls. You earned state recognition through your efforts to make face shields in the time where our country desperately needed them. You won athletic championships, state recognition in the band, agricultural sciences. You committed to showcasing your talents at many performances in the drama, choir, visual arts. And we have some really talented woodworkers here today. You produce films that won awards locally, nationally, and globally. And some of your films are being viewed across the world because of your talents. It's just something awesome to think about. You performed at the Freddy's, and you beat Hackettstown your senior year, and many of you have a t-shirt to prove. Throughout your time at Warren Hills, you've built a stronger community by leading by example. And one thing that stands out about you, the class of 2021, is how you supported each other. Throughout this school year, we're constantly working together to make the most of your senior year, including a thrilling overtime win in Powder Puff game and our first ever senior clap out. And our underclassmen showed you just how proud they were. You always showed pride in your school, and you set the bar high for those who looked up to you. during your time here at Warren Hills, and for that, I thank you. All of these experiences will be memories for you, but now you stand at your starting line, and we can't wait to see what you do next. What will life after Warren Hills bring for you? Some of you plan, some of you have a plan. You're ready to attend the most prestigious colleges and universities in the world. Some of you are going on to continue your academic and athletic career at the next level. Some of you are going into trade schools and others are entering the workforce. Some of you have decided to serve our country, and I would ask any student who is entering the military to please stand at this time. And I would ask any active military or veterans in our audience to please stand so that we can thank you for your service. Thank you. Some of you are sitting here without a clue of what you're going to do next, and I want you to know that that's okay. You'll figure it out, and this community is here to support you when you do. No matter what the next leg of your journey is, you will be ready. You are prepared through the programs here at Warren Hills to be successful in life. When you get a chance, I want you to thank those who have helped you to get here. Thank your parents for their guidance, support, and love. Thank your teachers for providing all the necessary skills for you to be successful. You might not recognize it now. There will be a time when you think back and recall something that you were taught by our faculty and staff. Either thank them today or thank them when that moment comes. Thank them for taking the time to build relationships with you, support you, and help you through difficult times. Many of your teachers wanted to join you here today, and I would like them to stand and be recognized. As you stand at your starting line, I want you to have confidence, believe in yourself, and use your support system. You can accomplish anything your mind is set to. Think of the challenges you've overcome. You did it. Whether you've committed to hard work, used the supports throughout the year, or crammed at the very last minute, you found a way to meet the graduation requirements, and you're sitting here this morning. Don't ever think that anything is impossible. With hard work and determination, anything is possible. And when you feel like you can't do it anymore, don't be afraid to ask for help. As I've told every student I've taught, and over the 1,200 students that I've had the opportunity to graduate as principal of Warren Hills, I'm always here to support you. This is my promise to you, and I'm proud of each and every one of you and willing to help in any way. I'm not an expert in giving advice, nor are there any studies to support what I'm about to tell you. These ideas have helped me through my life after high school, and I wanted to pass them on to you. Your life is going to go fast, so I want you to enjoy the moments. Slow down, take time to enjoy the fun that you are about to have. Focus on today because there is plenty of time to worry about tomorrow. Make sure you make time to find your passion and do the things that you love. It is easy to be consumed by life, by what others want you to do, by school, by work, and that we forget to slow down and enjoy the moments when we are doing them. Always take time for you, make yourself a priority, enjoy time with your family and friends, and never pass up an opportunity to have fun. Start by enjoying the moment this morning. Look how many people are here to support you. And this is a celebration. And simply put, this is awesome. Not everything in life is in your control, and there are many forces that are going to impact your life. Remain adaptable, and don't forget, and don't be afraid of change. There is no one thing we learn, if there's one thing that we learn together, is that life can change at a moment's notice. And at times, it makes things exciting, and at other times, it can become extremely frustrating. But don't be afraid, remain flexible, so that you can adapt and you can thrive. You got a lot of experience this year with that, and your experience has prepared you more than you know. Stay flexible and go on and create your future. The last point that I feel is important that you should remember is that you will have an impact on the world. There's a song by Rascal Flatts entitled, How They Remember You. And while I completely understand that you may not all be country music fans, the lyrics are very fitting for this morning. It ain't a question of if they will, it is how they will remember you. The song goes on to ask questions about what you choose when you are faced with a decision. Throughout life, you will find that you will leave an impression on everyone that you meet, and those impressions are how people will remember you. Stand, don't fall. Build a bridge, don't build a wall. Give your love. Make people laugh, don't quit, and live your dreams. Now is your time to create your legacy. At your starting point, there is only one person that can control the outcome, and that's you. Take the skills you've learned, the memories you've made here at Warren Hills, and make your imprint on the world. We are excited to see how much of a difference you will make. And my last piece of advice to you is that Crocs are comfortable, and you can wear them almost anywhere. Mr. Clymer, these students have satisfied all the graduation requirements set forth by the state of New Jersey and the Warren Hills Board of Education. And they are standing at their starting line, ready to create their future. It is with great pride I present to you the 54th graduating class of Warren Hills Regional High School, the class of 2021.
That was pretty good. That was good. Mr. Kavkak, thank you very much. Class of 2021. Parents, family members, friends, and honored guests, thank you for joining us this morning to recognize and celebrate the 54th graduating class of Warren Hills Regional High School. Class of 2021, I stand before you this morning with a great sense of pride and admiration for each and every one of you, for your parents, for this faculty, staff, administration, and Board of Education. Since I've been at Warren Hills, I have seen this school and this community weather quite a few storms and have been impressed at the strength and resiliency that is exhibited here when such situations arise. This year, we found ourselves in the midst of one of the biggest and baddest storms any of us has ever experienced. But we held on, and we fought viciously, as is our nature at Warren Hills, to get to a point where we could see the light at the end of the tunnel. As we as a school, community, and country begin to emerge into the light, my sincerest commendations are given to all of you for your perseverance, exemplary character, and fortitude for successfully overcoming the challenges and obstacles in a school year like no other. Please join me in giving all of you a round of applause. Graduates, your parents are deserving of our appreciation as well for their continued support and guidance in getting all of you to this capstone moment. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. I would also like to personally thank our faculty and staff, the administration, and the Board of Education for their hard work, creativity, determination, and flexibility exhibited in the last year, and for doing everything in their power to provide you with the best educational experience possible under these unique circumstances. Their steadfast support of our students is sincerely appreciated. Please join me again in giving them a round of applause. Class of 2021, today we celebrate your achievements as high school graduates and wish you well as you begin the next chapter of your lives. The next chapter is a time of discovery for each of you. Some of you already have a plan and a focus, while others will utilize this time to explore different options. Some of you will join our armed forces. We thank each of you for your service. Others will join the workforce or continue on their educational journey. Whatever path you choose or wherever your exploration takes you, I am confident that you will leave a positive and permanent mark on all those you encounter in your journey beyond Warren Hills. Graduates, this year has taught me many things, and I would like to quickly share a few of them with you now, in hopes that you can use them for your future. This year has taught me that there really is no end to our ability to adapt, survive, and thrive, even under the worst of conditions. There are always ways to meet old challenges with new and innovative thinking. I wish for you to be a part of blazing this path forward. This year has also taught me that some of the things we often take for granted, like seeing our friends each day, being able to share a celebration or a holiday with families and friends, or even taking a vacation, should never be taken for granted, and that nothing can ever take the place of an in-person interaction. My hope is that you hold close to you those that mean the most, and take advantage of opportunities to interact with them in ways that do not include text messages, email, or Snapchat. Finally, this year has taught me that no matter how far you think you have stretched to handle a difficult situation, that there is always a little bit more that you can give. Remember this in your future endeavors, and know that if you feel like you cannot take one more step, if you search hard enough, you will find that little bit more you need to keep moving forward. I wholeheartedly believe your futures are very bright. Believe in yourself. Know that you are strong. Know that you are prepared. And know that you are all capable of great things. Lastly, no matter where you go or what you do, know that Warren Hills will always be your home, and we will always be here to support you. We wish you well, class of 2021. Always be Blue Streak strong. Thank you. Graduates, Mr. Kavkak has recommended your graduation and presentation of diplomas to me as Superintendent of Schools and to the Board of Education. On behalf of the Warren Hills Regional Board of Education, our faculty and staff, I offer my sincere congratulations to each and every one of you as I accept the class of 2021.
Emma Catherine Mealy. Sophie Patricia Martin. Taylor Liam Trong Chung. Julia Francine Fox. Sarah Ann Korsakowski. Emily Susan Matthew. Marissa Lee Parker. Emma Frances Sloan. Julia Elizabeth Teets. Frances Lynette Tenike. Eamon Mahmoud Abdelmajid. Anthony Rocco Asaturo. Joey Asaturo. Avery Ray Acevedo. Jasmine Adams. Eniola Ajay. Maggie Ellen Alder. Alexis and Amy. Rebecca Joanna Anima. Justin Anthony Annunziata. Christopher Arminio. Alexa Joyce Assis. Edwin Baden. Jamie Barbosa. Jason Brayman. Christopher Blake Batista. Kimberly Abreu Batista. Jaden Elizabeth Bayer. Nathan Howard Beam. Emily Grace Becker. Morgan Ann Bell. Anasia Bellinger. Elijah Cole Berezny. Jacob Scott Beto. Gift Bibioku. Kaylee Marie Bloom. Amber N. Blythe. Isabella Lee Bocchino. Sebastian Luke Bonifant. Emily Christine Boniface. Diana Biaselli Bonilla. Layla Buali. Morgan Lynn Brennan. Joseph Briganti. Matthew Briganti. George Brown. Shannon Brown. Essence Bullock. Nathaniel Umbera. Tristan Butler. Kaylee Elizabeth Cagnasola. Frank Calabrese. David Andrew Calarimi. Jack Theodore Carmen. William Nicholas Colavito. Jan Carrasquillo. Peyton Amelia Carter. Jack Peter Cazzulo. Tyler John Kastner. Cody William Kavanaugh. Callista Faith Chin. Olivia Michelle Shomut. Katie Colligan. Kylie Jane Compton. Edward James Conklin. Nicholas Edwin Connell. Zachary John Connell. Riley Cook. Giovanni Lazarus Cosme. Brendan Patrick Daly. Jordan Anthony Damiano Flores. Morgan Taylor Davis. Ethan Deemer. Joseph Anthony DiFilippo. Robert John Delgaccio. Emily Ann Deming. Simran Nihar Desai. Ashley DeRosier. Hannah Nicole DeVoe. Abigail Madison Dieterman. Peter Alexander Duda. Megan Montgomery Duffner. Alyssa Madison Dunn. Romario Enrique Eggert. Ryan Joseph Elbisoni. Joy Enzo Emisico. Michael Peter Fama. Kevin Joseph Farrell. Catherine Michaela Fazzari. Brandon Joshua Fernando. Grace Ann Ferry. Connor John Ferris. Michael Alexander Ferroni. Michael Lewis Fink. Carly Gabrielle Fisco. Max R. Flores. Nayeli Maria Flores Eraza. Luisa Flores. Mackenzie Flowers. Christopher Antonio Frasca. Matthew Hain. Cassidy Morgan Fredo. Carly Louise Friedman. Alexander John Frinzi. Aaron Alwyn Fesselbon Funda. Tucker Bradshaw Gabbridge. Jacquelina Galindez. Elizabeth Grace Garabed. Samantha Lynn Geller. Danielle Elizabeth Gilbert. Isabella Ciara Gilberti. Megan Nicole Gill. Emily Catherine Gilligan. Ashley Michelle Golden. Brielle Lorelei Gonzalez. Henry William Goodnick. Haley Christine Guilfoyle. Simeon Seth Goretzi. Catherine Lynn Haber. Daniel Thomas Hackett. Kyan Hamilton. Kieran Gary Hammond. Julia Amanda Hanshaw. Walker Samuel Heller. Charles Richard Hentz. Elizabeth Louise Higgins. Isabella Wayne Hobson. Jet Martin Hodak. Kayla Sierra Huggins. Gary Robert Holt. Megan Kelly Hummel. Megan Ann Humphrey. Samantha Elizabeth Irwin. Oluwatosin Rebecca Ishola. Sarah Elizabeth Johnson. Ava Renee Johnston. Grace Patricia Jordan. Rhiannon Casper. Julia May Katstra. Ian Monza Kane. Emma Kelly. Justin Robert Kelly. Grace Margaret Kerner. Joseph Thomas Killick. Sarah Knezovic. Lauren Joy Kohansby. Andrew Joseph Kozakowski. Emily Marie Kobasi. Daniel Thomas Cutter. Daniel Charles Custer. Sal Boudelet.
Tristan Landfrank. Molly Kate Lavelle. Melara Marie Levine. Emily Lynn Leibner. Richard John Lewis. Samantha Ann Lewis. Carter Owen Lilly. Alicia Justine Lewis Tate. Ariel Drusilla Lewis Tate. Samantha Jane Lipinski. Sydney Justine Long. Andre Sebastian Lopez. Caitlin Mashin Rojas. Jelena Macias Suarez. Michael Joseph Mackin. Xavier Antonio Martinez. Benaya Peter Mazuka. Vincent Magistrato. Rihanna Marie Mancini. Reese Dominic Manfredi. Layla Remy Mantilla. Ryan Dominic Marzigliano. Brianna Eileen McDonald. Gavin Joseph McHale. Hannah McHugh. Courtney Claire Melia. Jason Christopher Merrill. Devin Jean Messick. Jalen Renee Miller. Alian Ahmed Mian. Miranda Nicole Miller. Tyler Jared Mulkenthin. Julia Elizabeth Monaco. Tyler Christopher Montero. Kale Emmanuel Montgomery. Brian Steven Morales Mejia. Matthew Moreno. Josh Mornick.
Fifth time's a charm.
Ashley Noel Moskal. John Jacob Munoz Ojeda. Natanya Ann Nathan. Beck Lewis Nemeth. Avery Veronica Nixon. Aiden Mitchell O'Leary. Eric Orzakowski. Ashley Marie Ordonez. Nikolai Osatsia. Daniel Enrique Oseguera. Olivia Paige Ostrander. Zoe Gabrielle Ozeransky. Kayleen Belen Oviedo. Dylan Paz. Eric Robert Peruta. Harry Patel. Alec Timothy Patriarca. Michael Joseph Patterson. Mackenzie Delia Patty. Angela Elizabeth Pulowski. Keenan Pico. Kathleen Pelias. Jeffrey Pericles. Amanda Lee Phelps. Graydon Henry Philauer. Madison Rose Phillips. Logan James Polcari. Alejandro Potes Aguadelo. Sebastian Potes Aguadelo. Rachel Ray Poofery. Abigail Marie Piscati. Amelia Romaine Quelly. Christina Michelle Quinn. Ashley Ramirez. Jimena Stefania Rabaza. Brooks Reel. Liba Rehan. Jen Reed. Griffin Wren. Brianna Riedmuller. Brandon Philip Riggs. Abigail Jewel Rock. Brian Jose Rodriguez. Catherine Rodriguez. Joshua Javier Rosillo. Christopher Brian Rosland. Zachary Robert Raw. Josue Sanchez. Antonio Santana. Kimberly Eileen Sauter. Elizabeth Grace Schlaffer. Emily J. Schlesinger. Jason Searles Hune. Megan Page Sargent. Sean Christopher Shemensky. Richard Joseph Sherman III. Maya Slavin. Bryn Smith. Ashton Szanski. Summer Jane Szanski. Susan Nicole Spolaric. Alyssa Jolene Standish. Alex John Stanek. Stephanie Renee Sturm. Samantha Mary Such. Pierre Taylor. Isabella Eileen Terrick. Jessica Lynn Smith. Michael Anthony Subramani. Jaylyn Sierra Thompson. Ava Sabrina Tirado. Kevin Walter Titus. Thomas Gilbert Torcos. Isaiah Nicholas Trawin. Nathan Boyle Trimmer. Madison Ray Trulio. Amy Louise Tuhig. Damon J. Valentino. Juliana Grace Valley. Christopher Orlando Velasquez. Gia Natalia Vital. Amelia Nora Vitalos. Colin Richard Volkman. Carissa Lynn Volpe. Heather Ann Waller. Marcel Walls. Morgan Warmuth. Robert James Warson. Shane Daniel Weber. Jacob Tyler White. Eric Joseph Wyan. Madison Elizabeth Williams. Cheyenne Mary Lee Serenity Wilson. Garrett Nicholas Wilson. Julian Christian Winfrey. Justin Tyler Wisniewski. Michael Wansky. Anthony M. Wright. Ashley Jean Wyckoff. Jenna Catherine Wyckoff. Alexander Joseph Yahara. Jesse Young. Haley Lynn Young. Ricardo Zagara. And Paul Zakowski.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2021.
Good evening. My name is Richard Lewis. Fellow graduates, in the year 1063, Oxford University initiated a practice that has become a tradition at most graduation ceremonies. The movement of the tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left symbolizes the education journey and academic success. At this time, I invite my fellow graduates to join me in this ceremony.
As our graduates are finding their caps and tassels, I would like all faculty and staff who are here today to please line up on the track. Ladies and gentlemen, as our graduates exit the stadium, please give them one last round of applause and loud cheers. Class of 2021, We are proud of you and here to support you as you go on. Congratulations.